You may have heard the term Scrabble Dictionary and wondered to yourself, what actually is it? The Scrabble Dictionary is a valuable tool for any Scrabble player. Plus, it can be used to improve your Scrabble game. Stick around, we're taking a deep dive into what it is, how to use it, its features, and how you can access it for free. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of my daily Scrabble tips. Let's get started. What actually is the Scrabble Dictionary? It's basically exactly what it sounds like. A dictionary of all of the allowable words in Scrabble. Now, for the purposes of this video, I'm talking about the official Scrabble Players Dictionary, which is sometimes referred to as the OSPD. This is going to be the most useful version to you if you're a casual Scrabble player like me. Now, if you want to get involved in Scrabble tournaments, you may want to look instead at the OTCWL, which stands for the Official Tournament and Club Word List. But again, we're just talking casual Scrabble playing, so we will use the Official Scrabble Players Dictionary. So how is the Official Scrabble Players Dictionary different from other dictionaries? To start, the Scrabble Dictionary only contains words between 2 and 8 letters long. It's not going to have 1-letter words, and it's not going to have 15-letter words. My understanding of the rules is that you are allowed to play words that are longer than 8-letter words as long as they're in other dictionaries. You'd have to do this by playing based off of words already on the board, because in Scrabble you only get 7 tiles. The Scrabble Dictionary excludes some words that may be deemed offensive, like fuck, shit, and cunt, but lesser swears, which TikTok got after me for calling them swear words at all, like crap and ass, are allowed in the official Scrabble Players Dictionary. Now, when you're a casual Scrabble player, you can pretty much choose the rules you want to play by as long as you establish them before the game. Technically, words like fuck are not allowed in Scrabble, but you can choose to allow swear words that aren't allowed in the Scrabble Dictionary. Other differences are that other dictionaries also tend to be more detailed with information about the origin of the word, going deeper into the parts of speech and other variations of the word. Plus, the definition is usually going to be longer and more in-depth. How do words get into the Scrabble Dictionary? The Scrabble Dictionary is updated every 4 years or so, and it was actually just updated over the winter. The standard criteria of it is that, as we talked about, it's not an offensive word, and it has to be found in 2 or more of the top 5 English dictionaries. Now, this leads to and kind of answers a really common question that I get. Why are some Scrabble words not in other dictionaries, and why are fake words allowed in Scrabble? A lot of Scrabble words are words we're not familiar with and words we're not going to use in everyday life. People will throw fits about this in my comments on TikTok when I spell 2-letter words that they don't know. But the criteria for inclusion is not that Joe Schmo from TikTok knows the word. It's that the word is included in 2 or more of the top 5 dictionaries. That also means that words that are not included in 3 out of 5 of the top dictionaries, but that are in 2 of the 5, are considered Scrabble words. So you won't find them in some of the top dictionaries. There are more than 100,000 words in the Scrabble Dictionary. So unless you're an extreme outlier with photographic memory, there are going to be words that you're unfamiliar with. Language changes a lot over time, and so the words that are added to the Scrabble Dictionary reflect cultural shifts, words that we're borrowing from other languages, slang, and tech words. A few of the words added in the last update are guac, matcha, unsub, torrenting, page view, adorbs, and swole. Now, 10 years ago, a lot of people would have no idea what any of those words mean. But language, culture, and technology shift over time. So where can you buy a Scrabble Dictionary? The Scrabble Dictionary is super widely available. You can find it almost anywhere that sells games. So, Target, Walmart, maybe Costco, maybe even your local game store. I bought mine on Amazon for about 15 bucks. I'll leave a link in the description to the exact one I bought on Amazon. There are also free online versions of the Scrabble Dictionary, the best one in my opinion being merriam-webster. I'll also link that in the description so you can access it for free from home. It's the most accurate and up-to-date one that I found online. Now let's talk about the features of the dictionary itself. Obviously, it has a long list of more than 100,000 words. With that, it includes the word, the part of speech, inflected forms, and a brief definition. In general, it's providing a lot less information than your standard dictionary. Now, the paper version of the OSPD that I have has a few helpful sections at the end of it, including things like words that have Q but no U, words with no A-E-I-O-U vowels, which means they might have a Y, and words with the letters J, Q, Z, and X, which are super high point, but not all that common in everyday language. Now, the Merriam-Webster online dictionary allows you to search for words that start with, end with, or contain any string of letters you want. When you type in a full word or all of your letter tiles, it gives you a list of all of the words you can spell with that letter combination. So how do you use the Scrabble Dictionary? The Scrabble Dictionary is a great resource and tool whether you're actively playing Scrabble or you want to get better at Scrabble. When you're playing Scrabble, if someone plays a word that you think is fake, you're allowed to challenge that word before the next person plays their turn. When you challenge something, you're allowed to look it up in the Scrabble Dictionary. And if the word is not in the dictionary, that player has to take their tiles back and pass their turn. Now, if you're playing by the official rules, you're not allowed to look up words to help you know what to play. But if you're just playing for fun and to learn, you can set your own rules and do what's the most fun and helpful. You can also use the Scrabble Dictionary basically to study and practice, and to learn and practice words for a specific purpose, like words with J, words with Q, and two-letter words. That's all, folks. Thanks so much for tuning in. Give this video a thumbs up if you learned something new. Plus, be sure to subscribe to catch my daily Scrabble tips.